Okay guys, so I'm actually going to go in with a ball stylus and actually make kind of a deeper line, because I want these lines to be a little bit more graphic. And now that I know that I'm not going to be doing any more wax, I don't have to worry about the whole wet wipe conflict. But that was good to learn, to know that the wax would resist, which it makes sense, right? You know, that it would resist the alcohol or whatever's in these wipes. I'm making thicker lines, trying to pick up the little bits that get kicked out of the groove. I don't need the lines to be perfect, I just want them to be a little bit more contrasting. So I'm making a bigger gully for that paint to sit in. Alright, so let's get my stippling brush again, or my little blender brush, and some more white paint. Now, typically acrylics and encaustics are not compatible, I know I've said that, but it seems to work if you have it as your last touch and you're only putting it in these little cracks. It seems to hang out okay. You definitely wouldn't want to try and, you know, do an acrylic painting over encaustic. It won't. It'll just come off. Because we're kind of embedding the paint into a place where it can hang out, it seems to do okay. I'm going to do some scalloped marks that remind me of feathers. So I'm just taking my ball stylus again and just drawing in. Maybe I'll just do one row here. I think I'm going to do them in white. I'll make some darker lines somewhere else. Maybe up in the tree or something. So same thing, I'm just dabbing in where I want these lines to be. Let's see how it looks. I may have to make these a little deeper for the paint to stay. Yeah, so I'm going to make them a little deeper. Kind of got to find that happy place where it's not, I want it to be finer than the lines on the mountain, but obviously I want the paint to have somewhere to sit. Let's try that. Made the lines slightly deeper there. So I like that detail. I'm gonna add some gold leaf here at the bottom. I'm going to use some painter's tape and make a line where I want the gold leaf to go. Make sure it's got good contact. Hopefully it's straight. Looks pretty straight. Then I'm going to get my gold leaf. I am going to use my bone folder. Let's see if that helps me out here. Just kind of press it down. Pull away excess and lay it back down in the line where you want it, ideally. Of course, my fingers are so sticky right now from wax, so it doesn't make it easy. Pulling away the excess pieces and just patching it in where you want it. And I don't, I'm not going for like a super perfect line. This was just more a guide. I actually think with this piece it would look better if it wasn't too filled in. See, I'm just rubbing it in, burnishing it with my finger, and that will stick it to the wax. You want to make sure you do this on your last layer. You're not doing any more wax on top. Keep this stuff in a bag, otherwise it gets everywhere. It's kind of crazy. You can see it just sticks to everything. But I think the gold would be really pretty with this turquoise color. So we've got kind of this cool gold at the bottom, which is kind of neat. Now what I'd love to do is have the gold like actually stick. Kind of put it near these scallops. I'm not going to be able to get them to stick exactly on the scallops, but I think it'd be good to carry some more gold up into this piece. The gold adds a little magic to it, I think. You see that that's a little bit of shimmer. Now to bring the gold up into the tree, I think what I'm going to do is make some actual like indentations, circle indentations around the tree. And then I'm going to embed some gold paint up into it. That's the idea, at least. Let's see if it works. Just kind of gotta go with the flow. Now I could have easily given up on this piece. And I mean, honestly, I almost did. Because it was frustrating me. But I'm glad I stuck with it. So I've got iridescent deep gold fine, or sorry, iridescent gold deep fine acrylic paint. I'm gonna put some of that out. I may take a real fine brush here and see if I can just really get it in there without doing a lot of wiping away. I'm actually kind of dropping the paint right into it. Can you see that? Gonna focus. There we go. Kind of filling the holes up with the gold paint. There you go, it's almost like little golden beads up into this tree. I might do a few more, the smaller ones. Have them extend out a little bit more. Okay, that's probably enough little dots. But you can see now I've kind of got this whimsical landscape. It's got a nice hit of gold on it. And I love the feather down here. And I really like it. It's very fun. So here's another bonus project. I couldn't resist. Another little bird-inspired landscape. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it here, and I look forward to seeing your creations. Okay guys, so I know I said I was done with this, but I actually wanted to bring in some more darks around the edges, so I'm rubbing some of the gelato right into the sides here, just to kind of distress it a little bit and accent the texture, give it a little bit more of a, I don't know, a little more roughed up kind of look. So I'm just doing a little bit of it. You don't need much, just to kind of give it a little more atmosphere. See, I'm just rubbing the edges. And I think that's gonna just give it the look that I want. A little bit more aged, distressed, or whatever you want to call it. Might take it back a touch up here. That was a little too much. This gives the sky a little bit more of a kind of atmospheric look. Okay, yeah, I like that better. Just needed that little, it kind of brings everything in a little bit visually. Just gonna really lightly fuse those areas. I'm going to think I'm gonna call it good. I think I'm done with this piece. I really like it. It's very different for me actually. And I like where it ended up. I'll just do one more zoom in for you guys so you can see a little closer. Okay, I'm gonna call this one done.